Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff, and welcome back to the Cutlass Board Games channel. It's about my Clocktower time, and we're playing Spilling Tea. Again, this is one of the script finalists for the Clocktower Con Sydney 2025 script competition, which had 6 required characters: the washerwoman, the mathematician, the king, the moonchild, the evil twin, and the agababble. It's actually pretty good. We played it a few times. It's kind of cooking. The evil twin's kind of scary. But I'm the sailor, and I can do sailor things. Interestingly, I genuinely think the sailor is maybe really cooked on this script, because if I ever pick an evil character, nothing should happen, right? Like, what if I pick the evil twin and the demon's dead? Would you let the game end? Picking the Godfather on the first night, are they going to show the wrong outsiders in play? I guess you could potentially stop the Devil's Advocate from protecting, but it's like really unlikely that you would. Are you going to stop a Wizard Wish from going off? Probably not. Are you going to stop the demon from killing? So I guess I'm just picking one player, making them have the worst time of all, unfortunately. And that person is Alan. I'm going to pick Alan every single night. Select every night. I do not need to write his name because it's on there. The king info goes before me, so I can't drunk a king and stop the king info going out, unfortunately.
I think I saw on a calendar, I think WA or SA or one of them.
Our Labor Day is May 1st.
Oh, okay.
Not sure if y'all... Different state holidays also confuses me greatly.
Yes, and also everything Queensland does confuses me greatly. Why do you all need to have different daylight savings time and also a different time zone?
They would argue, why do you need daylight saving? It's light here anyway until...
True, so real. I really don't care about daylight savings except for the fact that it fucks up my time zones whenever I'm trying to organize stuff overseas.
They've got a computer system that can help you, Keith.
Well, yeah, it's not automatically, but when I record a thing every week at 2 p.m. on the same day, right? And then when my 2 p.m. changes...
AEDT?
Whatever we're in now, it's 2 p.m.
We're in AEST.
Yeah. And then daylight savings time changes for them, and then that number gets fucked. Daylight savings time changes for me, and then that number gets fucked. And they're not at the exact same time either with the US. It's just like, why can't it just always be 2 p.m.?
US has daylight saving as well, don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah, exactly. So I have 4 different time zones across a year that I have to figure out when 2 o'clock is. It's so stupid.
First world problems.
I know. Just pick a damn number and stick with it. Screw my daylight. I'm awake during the night anyway.
It's working Zulu time. You're fine.
Yeah, UTC. UTC 0 at all times.
Exactly.
I've considered doing that before, actually, because I spend so much time working with the States, and it's like literally like 4 a.m. to 11 a.m. Australian time.
That's why the military uses it. Nobody gets confused.
Yeah. I kind of hate it.
Everybody just wants to know the time when the sun's supposed to be the highest in the sky. It's just silly.
Yeah. As a person who doesn't go outside, that is not a thing that matters to me.
You don't go outside.
I really don't.
You might not be getting enough vitamin D, Keith.
It's possible.
You have to make sure you do, otherwise there can be bad implications there for your bones.
They'll all fall out.
They can fall. Your bones can fall out. That's correct. It's a terrible thing.
Oh yeah, what happened to Jimmy? Yeah, all his bones just fell out. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a cross I may have to bear in the future. No, I go for a walk every day to get lunch. because I don't keep food at home.
But you moved away from the kebab shop.
But I have moved away from the kebab shop. I now go to the supermarket because my supermarket has a sushi stall in it.
Okay, well that's healthier than kebab.
Yeah, but having the same sushi every day for months is perhaps
How far away is the kebab shop?
a bit.
You could head out early for old
True.
time's sake. Yeah.
True.
Catch up with old mate, see how the kebab shop's been running.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I don't know. I just like doing a walk. It's more about going for a walk, doing a local blocky. Separate
In
my.
the park? Or do you have to do it on the footpath, or do you like to go to the park?
Well, it's on the footpath. I just kind of wander around, but it's a good break up for the day. Because normally what happens is, first thing I get up in the morning, I have a bunch of messages from people in different time zones for shit for me to do. So I will like wake up and immediately be doing work. And then once I've kind of cleared my checklist, I'll just kind of goof around and play games for a bit. And I'll be like, oh, it's lunchtime. I'll, stop and go for a walk. And then when I come back, I'll do more work stuff.
That works. Breaks up the day.
Keeps me productive. And so I can do silly stuff like make an animated GIF of me getting bonked on the head by a Slayer icon.
But every single one's a good townsfolk.
Yeah. They're all things that would shut me down if I was on the evil team on Trouble Brewing.
I want to see one of these with minions.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yes.
Hello. You have gained every outsider ability on the script. And if you are mad about having these abilities, you may be executed.
If I'm drunk from my own sailor ability, what does that do to these outsider abilities?
Nothing.
Okay. That's cooked, bro.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, everyone. During the night, there was a double kill of me and Alex.
Ooh.
We're both dead.
Oh no.
Yep, there's probably a demon there somewhere. So
It's
go
for the
find it.
best.
It's for the best.
Sorry, before everyone leaves town, I would like to just say, kindly please bow down to your liege. I am
Okay.
king. My name says I'm the king, as Ryan literally means little king. So therefore, this is the perfect rule for me.
That's worked very well for
yes.
Peace to me.
Yeah. So
you. Hail to the king.
yeah, that is.
Hello.
Hello. Is this a trust you in game?
It is a trust chewing game. Are we going to do the day one heart claim or no?
Yeah, we can do that.
I'll give you a heart claim. My heart claim is pacifist.
I thought you were going to say wizard. I'm the sailor.
Yo, are you okay to be sailor checked?
Not
I think that's a no.
really.
That's okay. We don't have to do it. It's a science, but we can choose not to be scientists.
Because I have a plan, and if I do a science check and get executed on the first day, then my plan doesn't work.
Cool. I'll let you simmer on that plan. I assume you don't want to tell me for reasons, so I'll let you.
No, I'll happily tell you, but you have to promise not to leak.
Sure, I won't leak.
My plan is to pick Alan every single night.
That's pretty funny. So why Alan specifically?
So here's the thing. All of the evil characters on this script, as a storyteller, you would never select to drunk them. And if the demon is drunk, there'll be no kills at night. And there's no other protectors.
Yes.
So if Alan's the demon, at some point in the game, there'll be no kills at night.
Sounds like a plan. I wish you luck.
But I have to be consistent, otherwise it doesn't work, obviously.
Consistency, they say, after all, is key.
It is key.
Good luck.
Yeah.
See ya.
Ryan, let's jam.
Oh no. Alright, see you, Ryan.
Hello. My king.
Hello. Yes.
I am the sailor.
Ooh, alright.
I have concocted an elite plan. I am going to dock with Alan every single night. And if there is a single night with no deaths, then that means that Alan is the demon, because only I can prevent the demon from killing at night.
Or we have a tea lady or other. Is it? It's just tea lady, isn't it?
Tea lady. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. That's my plan.
I think that
Also,
sounds like a solid plan.
hello, Alex. I kind of just have to choose to trust you, other king, right?
I mean, sure. Like, I just have to work with what I've got. You know, the king
Yeah.
is just that role.
If Alan comes and tells you that he's the choir boy, you gotta tell me. Otherwise, he's gonna have a real fucking bad time.
I'm also happy for you to drink with me on
The first couple nights, yeah.
Yeah, the first couple of nights anyway, because I will be getting exactly, if I get anything, one piece of information this game,
Yeah. If that.
if that. So
If that.
I'm just vibing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Alright, good luck.
Yeah, I'm surprised that three-way conversations actually happen here.
We have it quite a lot. We actually have random times when we'll get like 5 or 6 people in a chat in like a 9-player game.
You can do that in the town
Yeah, I
hall.
feel like if you get three-player
quick.
conversations in real life games, they'd just be like, oh, there's the demon and the minions.
Oh, rejected.
No. Alan, I've decided you're my arch nemesis this game.
What does that even mean?
We're gonna fight.
Okay. Is this like some Amni ability?
Nah.
Where...
Oh, that would be sick. Yeah, I challenge someone to a boxing match, and if I'm still alive, then...
I would like to publicly claim to be the amnesiac. If I was the amnesiac, I would like to win the game. If I am the amnesiac, for every purpose of any kind of human player picking, I would like to pick Rick. If I needed to pick a role, I would like to pick the pacifist. If I need a keyword, the keyword is what?
Matt.
Banana.
Say it.
Is it just me, or did that seem very Yagababbly?
Oh shit, the Agabab is on script.
Oh.
Just wait, Candace is going to do it 6 more times.
Would you also like to claim to lose the game, though, Candace? That's the important one.
No,
What's your
I
favourite
have
piece of
a
fruit?
winning streak right now, so nothing.
This is not my beautiful house.
Oh.
Anyone want to do any shenanigans apart from that Candace's one? There is gossips, Amni's, other Amni claims.
Yeah,
Wizards.
I would like to wish that Rick dies right now.
No.
And
No.
Rick is dead.
Oh no.
Just kidding. He's not. Gotcha though.
Okay.
I was worried.
I got mega worried.
Jordan, you want to say something?
Yeah. I'd like to gossip that we have a devil's advocate in play.
I heard. Rolo.
I would like to gossip that Rick and Keith are both good.
Heard. Keith.
I would like to gossip that there is a wizard in play.
Heard. And with that, numbers open after Rick. You can say something.
Yeah, I just want to gossip that the bottom between Candace and Keith inclusive is the demon is in that 4.
Yep, heard. And with that, noms are open. Ryan?
Ryan would like to nominate Alan.
Ryan nominates Alan. What is the charge?
I've been told that Alan is Keith's arch nemesis, so logically, if we kill Alan today and then Keith tomorrow, right, then we should get out one evil blade. Because that's how arch nemesis work, is my understanding.
Yep.
Arch nemesis is a double claim with Rick. So personally, I don't think we should vote on this because this is coming from Ryan, who is not my arch nemesis.
I mean, Alan's my evil twin, so.
Oh my god, we're starting this up.
If I may.
We are not evil twins.
That's what the evil twin would say.
Do you want to say something?
If I may add pertinent, I was in a conversation with Rollo and Alan, and everyone, including me, all read pretty good, so I'm not going to vote.
This is true.
What the fuck?
All three of us, including me, read good.
Red is good.
4
Red good.
votes is required. Starting the vote.
Pertinent. I am colorblind, and I can't tell what team I'm on.
It's a trouble.
Well, whatever team you're on, 2 votes is not enough.
We live to fight another day.
Nominate Rollo?
Who nominates Rollo?
Rollo nominates Rollo.
Rollo nominates Rollo. What is the charge?
I've heard there's some science reasons for this. It's not the end of the world if I die. Anyway, so.
Can I take your defense?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, Rollo reads good, so I'm voting.
Is there science, or you're just fine getting executed?
I'm fine getting executed, and there was a soft claim of science.
Gentle science. It's like geology or something.
Hey, enough with this geology bashing.
Geology is a real science.
Geology is so real. Geology is rocks, isn't it?
4 votes required to put Rollo on the block. Geology is a science, yeah, it's wrong.
Wouldn't it be a hard science because it's about rocks?
Oh, yes.
You're
It's
welcome
rocks.
to interpret that
Pumice.
however you like.
Yeah.
2 votes not enough. Any more nominations? Any takers? If not, I'll be ending the day in 5 seconds. No executions.
I would like to wish that Alan turns his camera off for the rest of the game.
2. I cannot force him to do that, even if that was you were a wizard and that was your wish. So yeah. 1. Nobody is executed. Everybody
Bless.
goes to sleep.
You know, the worst part about this wish is like I feel compelled to commit to the book anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's revenge for you making me the marionette storyteller with your wizard wish last time.
Like what?
What?
The marionette storyteller?
Yeah, he made a wizard wish where I, as the storyteller, had to do whatever he asked. And then he continues
Oh,
to
yeah,
only
right.
ask
Yeah,
the
yeah,
silliest
yeah, yeah.
things.
Oh, that's right. Make the hand slower. Nominate.
Yeah.
Someone do the run the vote again. I remember that. Good times.
That was a great game.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Alan was already dead and still giving you directions.
Yeah. It was the maximum
Hey, can you
goofiness
just run
game.
the vote again?
Yes.
Yeah. And do the hand extra slow, and then, hey, can we do that again, actually?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Alan asked for Rochambeau to the only way you could do a nomination on someone.
Yes,
Like,
I did.
Yeah.
Just to allow a
That's
vote to
sign off
go
3.
through. And that was on the demon too. So if Ryan had not tied, we would have just lost.
Yep.
Did we win that game? I genuinely can't remember.
I don't remember either.
No,
Alan lost.
Alan lost. We,
Oh.
the good team.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was the
To be
storyteller.
fair-
I win every game.
To be fair, Alan didn't start evil, I don't think. But
Yeah,
he
I started. I wished for that ability as good, actually, as a good wizard.
The wizard is a cursed character.
It is.
Oh,
It's a-
man, Wizard's a great character.
And if you are a wizard, you are objectively a bad person.
What
Oh,
if a wizard
wait till
wishes
my
for
new
good?
wish is everyone becomes a wizard.
Exactly.
No, the new wishes, revenge for me saying that.
Be careful about what you wish for, Rollo, because we did that a couple weeks, I think it was last week or the week before. No, 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And then night 2 ended up taking like an hour.
It
It
did,
took
yeah.
like half an hour, 40 minutes,
Yeah,
something
that's fair.
dumb.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
was
No,
long.
it's what happened was everyone got a Philo ability and everyone got a wizard ability, and everyone who went Philo got Alchemist Wizard. So everyone
Yeah.
had 2 wizard versions.
Yeah.
Which
And
is
then he
Yep.
asked for every wish in the game to be given to him. And
Yeah.
fucking list.
Not given to me. It's reported to me. so
Yeah.
that I knew what
That's
every
so funny.
successful wish was.
Yeah, and then out of me is the demon straight away. But thank God, I think Alan had a -3.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that's right.
From the
Negative
seat
3?
7 thief bureaucrat.
Yeah, I wish
Oh.
for a thief and a bureaucrat to be added and pick me or something like that.
That is incredible.
Based, yeah.
It was great.
It was so funny. So we on night 2 are watching a thief join the game. We're like, oh no, it's Battle of Seat 7. And then we're watching a horror as Seat 8 joins as the bureaucrat. We're like, hang on, this is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
Yeah, it was pretty cooked.
That's a very. If your wish was just you have the thief ability, that's a very scary wish.
Yeah. As a wizard, yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. The only problem with it, that's what I originally asked for actually, but the only way to add it in is to add
The
an
character.
thief as a traveler
Yeah.
with the
Oh.
ability.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately.
in person, and like to be fair, it's more balanced to be able to only have it for like a day.
Yeah.
But yeah, in person it's a lot more powerful, I guess, because you don't have that mechanical problem.
Mm.
I bet if there was a wizard in this game, they'd feel really stupid that they didn't wish for that.
All wizard wishes are good wishes.
I don't know about that. We've had a couple games where the wizard has wished for something and then it's not accomplished anything.
Good morning, everyone. Something was accomplished last night. It was Rick's death. Because Rick is dead.
No! Fuck,
yeah.
did my ability kill him?
Hello.
You.
What does that even mean?
Should claim a character to me.
Okay, artist or chef?
Artist or chef? Have you asked your artist question yet?
No, I haven't.
Have you
I have
gotten
cooked
the
any-
chef number yet?
Yeah, if I'm the chef, my number is 0. And I can confirm that I am like not in a role swap. Like I'm in a pair of players, so there is a chef 0 in the game, and I might be that chef.
Uh-huh.
And if I'm not the chef, then there is an artist in the game.
Here's how I see the grimoire.
Mm.
If Ryan is the king and you and I are good, then Rolo, Juan, or Candace are the evil team.
Exactly. That obviously requires Ryan to be good, and also requires you to be good. And I don't really know that much about you.
Yeah.
Do you have a claim?
I am the sailor.
Oh, okay. Did you pick me, Night One?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. I don't like that. But oh well.
And my plan is to continue to pick you forever.
Okay. That's
So if
okay.
you are a chef or an artist, then it doesn't matter so much. But if you are an evil player, then I will catch you eventually, and you will have to be drunk eventually.
That's a
You know, it's a good play when even Vivian thinks it's funny.
That's true. We are her live stream.
Sick. Hello.
Like and subscribe.
Hell yeah, brother. Reach.
Okay. I guess I just won't ask my artist question until you die.
That also works fine by me.
Okay. And you can ignore my chef number if it is my number and not someone else's.
Yeah, how much do you trust said chef? Because if Rolo is the chef, then
Yeah, it's me or Rollo.
it implicates him
Yes, exactly. Which is
from my perspective.
which makes me want to execute outside of that.
Yeah, I'm happy to kill
Maybe.
Juan or Candace. I know the minion is a wizard.
How do you know that? Were you wished away or something?
I was notified of the impact of a wizard wish.
Oh, okay. All right. You are the clue.
I think so.
All right. So you are either a godfather, a DA, or good and impacted by wizard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Fair
if
enough.
I was the godfather of the DA, I would be singing that a wizard wish had happened.
Fair enough.
I do not intend to do that.
Were you told what the wish was about or anything?
Nah.
Or you were just told there a wish has been made?
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Thanks.
Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Crown. Shenanigans are open.
Shenanigans.
Rick, could I publicly ask you if anything weird happened to you last night apart from the death?
No, I just died, and then I was very sad.
Business as usual.
It's very, very lonely being dead.
Ryan?
Candace, if you're all right with sharing it, can you share what your questions to the storyteller are? Because I think it's quite.
I was about to go have a storyteller consult about it because I've been waiting to talk to Rick because my night one question was, does my ability require some form of public action? And I got a warm, which is why I publicly claimed to be the amnesiac.
Nothing from me, Candace. So no.
Yeah, so I don't seem to be protecting him, and I don't seem to do anything for him. So I don't know what public action I need to do.
Fair enough. Thank you.
June?
Hello, I would like to gossip. I would like to gossip. We have a leech in play.
Heard.
Alan will gossip. Oh, bad timing.
No,
Gotta
I
recognize.
can gossip.
All right, Alex can take it. I will gossip that my arch nemesis is still alive.
Can you specify your arch nemesis?
That's for you to figure out.
K2.
Context is important here, Alex. Like, it's something to learn as a storyteller.
It's the second.
That sometimes your players won't give you context, you have to work it out.
Look, can't accept that gossip.
It's the second
Damn.
tallest mountain, K2.
Oh, she missed the gossip.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that was gossip. Sorry, I was.
Yes. Just for your reference, I gossiped that my nemesis is still alive.
Heard.
I take offense to that. We are.
No, it's my
arch
interpretation. It's
not
my interpretation of
nemesis.
who's
See,
Alan.
Josh gets it. Josh gets it.
Sorry, I'm too rigid.
And with that, nominations open. Ryan?
Ryan would like to nominate Keith too.
Ryan nominates Keith too. What is the charge?
Possible science, and also I think this is a good day to do science, since if science succeeds, then we aren't actually changing the execution count. Yep.
Okay, Keith, what say you?
I actually think I'm a really bad execution here. I also don't believe in science.
In general?
In
Do you believe
general,
the world is flat?
No, that one's
he's a
cool. It's the
brethren.
vaccinations I'm really against.
Yeah.
No,
Brethren.
I don't believe that I would survive execution under any means, and I think that this is a bad choice.
Okay.
In that case.
I'll be
Trust
starting.
him.
I'll be starting the votes.
Yeah.
3 required to put it on the block.
I trust you, Keith. We had a day one trustful. I'm not voting.
Yeah.
I'm not voting on this. Rick, you
Also,
don't need to
Alan,
rank
you know
them
something
close.
important that makes this bad.
Yeah.
But
Sorry,
anyway,
I did try to drop there, and I was too late.
I would like to nominate Ryan.
Candace nominates Ryan. What is the charge?
I would like to take this time to publicly claim amnesiac. If I am asked to pick a player, I would like to pick Druin. If I was to pick a role, that would be a pacifist. I can also publicly guess that Druin is the pacifist. I am only nominating Ryan for purposes of amnesiac. I don't actually have any information on him.
Okay, Ryan.
Uh,
What say ye?
I'm the king. I'm happy to die here because in all likelihood, I will serve absolutely no purpose in this game anyway. Sag. Yep, that is my defense.
Alright, starting the votes. Do we require to put Ryan in the book?
Okay. Well, I'll high five this. High five.
Nobody wants to vote. Ryan was happy to die.
One vote is not enough.
Alan will nominate Candace.
Alan nominates Candace. What is the charge?
At the risk of sounding very yagababbly, I guess, my nemesis, I think, has already been nominated, so I can't execute them. Candace is still alive.
Candace, what say ye?
2 more days?
Okay. 3 votes required.
You
Start
want
the
to be,
vote.
you want to be in the final 3, Candace?
I would like to figure out what this amnesiac ability is, yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
1 is not enough.
Stan's not going to kill.
Stan doesn't want to kill, so we'll say final call for nominations.
Keith
Juan?
nominates Rollo.
Oh, no, I guess.
Juan
Keith's
had
gone
his
first.
hand up.
Yeah,
Juan had their
Juan,
hand
you
up
can.
first.
Yeah. Hang on. I don't think I've nominated. I don't
No,
believe this man has been nominated either.
you have not.
So Juan nominates Alan.
Juan nominates Alan. What is the charge?
I've heard some soft claims, but this is for tradition, and as we know, in Monday Night Clocktower, we keep tradition.
I'll vote
Alan?
for you, Rick.
Alan, what say?
This is probably fine. We can do this if we really want. But it is tradition, and tradition is bad.
Okay. Starting the vote. 3 required.
He reads pretty good.
To
Should I vote
quote League
Rollo?
of Legends, tradition is the corpse
vote
of
Rollo?
wisdom.
I think. Whoa. Okay, we can't get even.
Uh,
This is a weird ass game.
Yeah,
Enough.
nobody.
All right. Ending the day with no executions again. And
Keith
5,
nominates Rollo, per favor.
4. Keith nominates Rollo. What is the charge?
I am very confident that Rollo is the wizard.
Rollo, what say ye?
Oh no.
I really wish I was the wizard. I've got a long list of wishes. I've been the good wizard. That was great. I haven't been my evil wizard. Look, I nominated myself yesterday. If people think info's changed and I'm more kill worthy today, that's fine. But I'm never gonna vote on myself here.
Okay. 3 votes required. Starting the vote.
You're spent roll, right? Well, are you okay to die, Roller?
I don't care if I
Oh.
die,
Okay.
die, but like I'm not gonna advocate for my death.
Okay.
1 is not enough. Final court. Ending the day with no executions. And 5,
Very merciful town.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1. Nobody is executed again. Good night.
I think we've lost.
Yeah. It's just that I don't have any information, and I don't have anyone in my group that gets any information but me, which is not very helpful because I will only get information at Final 3, assuming I survive. So that's why I think it's been a little bit tricky to push on anyone because it's really just vibes. Yeah.
There is first night info, but it's not like bounty hunter info.
Okay.
And there. Anyway, I won't say that much at night.
No, that's totally fair. Also, Keith, no offense, I'm semi-reading you as a devil's advocate with if what you claim to me is true. Based
Keith
on the
Evil.
evidence.
Keith Evil? No.
Keith evil? What?
No.
Can never be.
He's not talking because he's busy pointing at people.
It's not true. I muted my microphone to fart, to be more specific.
Okay. Thank you for that, Keith. It's very courteous. Courteous.
It's the ultimate cover for not actually talking to the storyteller.
yeah. I wasn't talking to the storyteller and picking out people. I was farting.
Ryan, you were the second person to accuse me of being a devil's advocate.
Oh, excellent. Multiple people think this. We'll
Yeah.
easily get the votes on you tomorrow. When you
EA
protect
around.
yourself.
Couldn't we like try and execute at least somebody during the
I
day?
know.
Good morning, everybody. During the night, Your boy Rolo has perished.
Huge.
Yo. That's why we shouldn't have executed me.
Rolo, great chat. Oh, no, no
What the fuck? My brother in Christ, he agreed to talk to me first thing today.
He lied to you.
He
Lied to
straight
you,
up
mate.
diddly did that.
Diddly did lied.
You could knock on the door, Keith, see if they'll let you in.
I did do that. No, Juan, I'm patiently waiting for my turn.
Okay, alright, then I'll go away. Guys, I'm AFK. I'm in dinner.
Okay.
Keeps pinging. I think he's left
Hello.
in. Hello.
I actually trust both of you.
Oh, okay.
My evil team is Ryan Juan. Ryan is the wizard. Roller, for
Ryan.
context, I revealed this to Alan earlier. A wizard made a wish, and I was given the clue.
What was the clue?
I just know that a wizard wish has been made.
Oh, so as in you were just told a wizard wish has been made.
Yeah, that's right.
What makes you think that Ryan is the wizard? Like
Uh,
the way that you acted around
Ryan nominated me. I told him that I was the sailor. He used that as an excuse for science, but I have a hunch that anyone pushing on me, the person who received the clue, knows something about me that the wizard has
Right.
done. I don't know.
Right. Okay. Did you claim sailor to?
I
Ryan?
claimed sailor to only Alan and Ryan, and Juan. Actually, I did tell Juan. But I've stuck true to my goals. I have selected Alan every single night, and that's why I
Yeah,
trust
which
that
is-
he is not evil.
Which is very awkward
You?
because you.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean-
Taylor
Yeah,
drunking
I'm the
Ally every
sailor.
night.
Yeah, you may as well. I may as well tell you because Rollo's dead. I am the chef
Uh-huh.
with a 0 on night 1, but that might not be true anymore.
Oh,
And so
Keith,
Roller is the
okay.
artist,
Yeah.
but then the artist
So-
is more correct, and I care about that more than the chef, unfortunately.
Yeah.
can keep
Well,
it.
okay. Look, from my perspective, I'll tell you, my artist info hints at Candace.
Interesting.
As in demon.
I'd say like it.
Well,
I think in terms of executions today, like Candace or Ryan are both good ones from my
Candace
perspective.
Demon, Ryan Wizard works, and then the chef info is
Yeah.
poisoned. Like,
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that would be a Chef One world. From my perspective, Candace Juan and Candace Ryan is a valid combo either way.
yeah, I
Yeah.
see it.
I agree.
I do see it.
Hound doesn't kill again today.
That would be quite funny.
Yeah, truly the most pacifist of villains.
Yep.
Demon fodder.
Welcome back.
I would like to ask all of the people in this group who has been storytellers, if you require a public action from an amnesiac and it's not guessing something or nominating something, what am I meant to do?
Sing a song.
As in, like you were told that you need to do things publicly.
Yeah, so it says night 1, it requires some form of public action and it's warm. Night 2, is this public action verbal and it's warm. Night 3, does my ability require guessing something or nominating someone, and they said cold.
Have you tried?
Voting.
So
Yeah,
There's voting on people
Yeah.
is the other option.
Voting on
Yeah,
yeah,
nominating.
but it needs to be verbal. Do I have to verbally say
Oh,
I'm
yeah. You could
And
be
you
a
did
leech
nominate.
host.
Test it out now,
Might
guys.
just cause-
Nominate someone.
Nominations are open, as well as any shenanigans.
It's pointless, Josh. They won't
Right.
kill anyone.
I have a question
Ryan?
for Roldo. Are you willing to publicly say what your information was? Just so we have some info to go off for nominations.
Not just. I guess like without revealing what my info is, like the people that I would want to be executing would be like Candace, Juan, or Ryan.
Oh.
It's probably, but like out of those, I don't know, Ryan. King just doesn't make too much sense to me in terms in this with this player count, which is hard
Yeah.
to overlook. But yeah.
Alan will nominate Candace.
Alan nominates Candace. What is the charge?
So given assuming Roller's information is sober and healthy and good, my information, assuming Keith is also sober and healthy and good, indicates that it's like it could be Candace evil along with one of Juan and Ryan potentially. But there's a lot of moving pieces that this would have to be. Also, Candace, I guess, could be a leech host in theory because this seems like a very confusing Amni ability that I would give to a poisoned Amni. Yeah.
Candace, what say ye?
I would say that the only thing I can think of that I'd be happy to take this nomination on is me being the leech host. I am also of the opinion that I might be poisoned of some kind. The problem is it seems like Alan has some indication or some info that I am evil with other people, which I feel like we are missing so much information. Feels like you might be withholding this information from the other half of the group. So I can't defend against that.
That's fair. I'm happy to out it. So I'm a chef with a 0, but I've been told that I have been sailor picked on night 1, so potentially chef 1, and if Juan or Ryan are evil, and I have been drunked, then you would likely be evil with them. But obviously, there's a lot of things that need to be like working together for that to be the correct world.
Alright, 3 votes. Oh, Jordan, go ahead.
The pertinent is Ryan. We probably shouldn't vote on this.
Alright, 3
You
votes.
don't want us to vote on this? Because otherwise Roller has to spend a dead vote, right?
Oh,
Yeah. Like,
3 votes is required. So I'm gonna vote.
if you don't want to vote, I'm happy to vote so that Roller doesn't have to dead vote.
That's fine.
But-
Yeah,
Roller,
Roller,
you
you
can
don't have to vote.
Candace has 4 votes, so it's unlikely to be beaten. Is there any more nominations? Juan?
Juan nominates Juan.
Juan nominates Juan. What is the charge on yourself?
Whenever I nominate myself, Candace thinks I'm evil, so I'm gonna break the meta to nominate myself while I'm good.
You have also been, as far as I know, in a double claim with Rick, so I don't know what your has that been resolved?
Been resolved, but Rick can obviously decide to back out into it. If that makes sense.
No,
If it's up to him.
it's resolved.
It's resolved.
Okay. 4 to tie, 5 to put Juan on the book, you said?
Feels like a lift.
It's not a lift if
Yeah,
no one
mad
votes.
lift, right, Rick? Huge lift. I didn't vote either.
No, that's not enough. Okay. Final call for noms, ending the day in 5 seconds with Candace's execution. 4, 3, 2, 1. Candace has been executed and does not die, and we go to sleep.
Leech.
Wow.
Oh, is this my ability? Was it just
I don't
publicly?
think so.
I didn't even publicly claim anything today.
Pacifist save, I guess. Woo, good job, pacifist.
Either
I
that or
I would like to say that
DA.
there's been 2 claims of
Yeah.
pacifists. I'd be very confused if there wasn't a real one.
Candace, you open your mouth, you cannot die today.
Oh!
It'd be funny if it was like, if you said more than 20 words today, you cannot die.
Alan, since I suppose your chef info is like, or the chef info is out now, couldn't it be possible that Keith is just an EA?
Yes.
And then Keith, like, yeah. So,
yeah.
About in either way, Keith is not the demon, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. Look, I had basically nothing to go off.
I can't be the demon. I'm either the DA or a player who has been affected by a wizard wish.
I guess. I mean, if it is a DA, I haven't heard of any outsider claims, so probably not Godfather. If it is a DA, you could be a demon, but because I don't remember you outing that it's a wizard like immediately on day 1, but maybe that's just my bad memory.
Is this night 3?
We executed
Night 4, and there's not been a single execution.
Yeah, well, we tried. It just didn't work, unfortunately.
We suck.
We only really tried yesterday.
Very sad, Undertaker.
So with no one dying, there could be zombies as well.
We've had deaths in the night with no. Oh no, you're right. We haven't executed anyone successfully.
We
so
have
it could
never
be Zombie.
executed anyone at all, so you
Well-
might be zombie.
On the bright side, if it's a zombie with only a maximum 2 evils, unless the bounty hunter turns themselves, we're always going to have a final 2. Oh,
I just wanted to let you know that you have died, so you have to Moonchild pick tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Thanks. Bye.
Pacifist. Is that it?
DA.
DA.
If
Good
you
morning,
think I'm the
everyone.
leech, who's the leech host?
Someone who definitely isn't leech host is Keith, because he's dead.
Ooh.
Hello everyone. I claimed to be the sailor, but I was actually never the sailor. I was always the moon child. And I
So
now
you
must
gotta-
select a player.
You might as well just pick me and just
Yeah,
get this whole.
Candace-
But if
thing
you're the leech, the
over
game
with.
ends.
No, it doesn't.
Huh?
That's class.
No,
You
if,
just go to
if
sleep tonight.
Candace is a leech, then
Moonchild is you
Candace
pick
would
a
not die
player.
at night.
Hang
If
on.
they're good, they die.
Shut up for a minute, everyone. This is 4. We're unlikely to execute on 4. If I pick a good player and they do die, and the demon kills a different player, we lose the game. So there is a way for me to end the game in a loss immediately based on this choice.
I think we just need to execute today, one way or another.
So I have to pick. I have to pick an evil player. I don't think we have any dead evil players.
Exactly. 50-50.
I would like to select Ryan, please, as the Moonchild.
Heard. And
Jeez.
with that, you have 2 minutes.
That was a weird kill. Hello.
Hi. We don't have much time. Never mind. I obviously pick you every night, but it makes sense to make me drunk if you're not going to get anything different or changed.
What do you mean? You picked me every night.
As the sailor,
Okay.
it makes sense for me to be drunk and not you if you're not doing anything, right?
So Moonchild was just a bluff.
Oh, I just wanted to do some shit.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So Ryan's not dying tonight. Okay. That's.
No.
Or if.
I think
if...
Ryan is the wizard anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Fair enough. Okay.
I don't know. I kind of trust Candace's amnesiac buff, but obviously it's really hard to read a person I've never met or talked to or played with before.
Yeah, I've played with Candace a few times. It's very. I'm not good at reading her. Especially on online.
Because the other problem is if Juwen is actually the pacifist and did activate on Candace, they both have to be good.
Yeah.
Which means that you and Ryan are the evil team.
Yeah, which I don't like because I don't think I've ever spoken to Ryan.
But also you would know what team you're on.
Yeah, obviously, yes. I mean, unless it's like self-killing Zombul.
Rollo is a Zombul?
In Rick or Rollo.
So.
It
could be Zombul. We haven't fucking executed anyone.
That's possible, I guess.
Yeah. Fuck.
So you think Candace was pacifist saved? It's possible.
Or is the leech. Like, I can't split that.
Yeah, or is a DA.
Okay, the wizard made a wish to select me and I gained every outsider ability. But if I get caught breaking madness, I'm executed. So I know exactly what the minion is.
Okay.
But I can't do anything about it.
Oh, that's the funniest shit I've ever.
That's true.
This would make a hard build, but yeah.
So it's one of 4 people.
I disagree.
Welcome back to town, everyone. I would like to say Keith is executed and dies. Everyone go to sleep.
Fuck.
Oh,
Serenovus
a wish.
Madness.
Nah.
Is it too late to do public announcements that I'm the amnesiac?
Yeah. Hey everyone.
No.
A wizard wish affected me, where if I, the wizard wish that I gained every outsider ability, and if I was mad that I had any outsider ability, I would be executed. And then the storyteller woke me up and said, "Hey, just letting you know, you are dead. You must make a Moonchild selection tomorrow." So I didn't really have any choice in what just happened.
So you were
Oh.
executed for breaking the Moonchild.
For breaking the madness by having to claim the Moonchild as mechanically required by the game. Yes, that is correct.
Wild.
That's sad.
Okay.
So it's like a mutant madness.
Sorta, yeah.
Wait, so are you actually the sailor, though?
I've been the sailor the whole time, but I was given additionally every outsider ability.
So what's interesting is the person that... Who did you pick? Because you died,
I
right?
Moonchild selected Ryan. I have sailor
No, but,
picked
like-
Alan every time.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm... All right. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't affect me.
But I additionally have the Recluse ability. I don't think that has factored into anything. I obviously didn't die at a random time to the Tinker, unless if a death was prevented somehow last night when I died at night.
So what's
can I just
interesting-
confirm then, Keith, you actually have the Moonchild? It's not just madness, you actually have all the...
That's what I was told, yes.
Yeah.
So by choosing Ryan, that's showing that he's not good?
If Ryan is
Oh.
alive tomorrow, he is the wizard.
Right.
Good morning, everyone. During the night, Ryan has perished.
Well,
but only
Ryan's
Ryan.
good.
There is no private chats today.
Oh, it's only Ryan, so we don't even
It's-
know.
okay, but sorry, then how? We still don't know if it's Zombie.
We still don't know if it's on board.
Yeah, Zombold could be.
We assume it's not Somball. We try to kill someone. If we get another day, we get another day.
Yeah.
Juin, do you have something to say?
I mean, I do, but are we doing a final like round robin now? It's probably
We
the best
can.
way
Yeah.
to say what I'm gonna say.
I wanted to just say something in general before the round robin.
Go for it, Rick.
So I'm just going to postulate if we try and kill Candace, execute Candace again, it won't work.
Nope.
So there's only two, if she's leech, there's only two alternatives, which is Alan or Juan.
Yeah.
I very easily could be... Sorry, are we round robining? Is it my turn?
Can I?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm a chef with a 0. I have supposedly been picked by a sailor on night 1, though.
I am the town crier, killed night 1.
Hello, I am the sailor. My read of the script is that you almost would never allow an evil player to be drunken from the sailor ability, and moving around the town would only ever be a detriment. So I decided that Alan would have a bad game, and I would pick him forever. Which meant that if he was evil, eventually he would have to malfunction, or it would be telling that he was evil. And then on the first night, I was woken up and told that I had been affected by a wizard wish.
Okay. Yeah. Side note: if there's a puzzle master around, there's a puzzle drunk. By the by. Anyway, non sequitur aside, I am the artist who day one asked, are Ryan, Candace, and Alan all on the good team? And learned to no.
Ryan?
King. That's all.
I can claim to be the amnesiac. It seems so. Last night I asked, does my ability involve protection? And I got very, very hot, and they said it's almost bingo at that point. I haven't asked what my question is, but I suspect, which is going to be extremely unfortunate, is the question I was going to ask: if I publicly claim amnesiac, will I not die? And if that was the ability, I would be extremely sad.
Hello?
That is quite the ability.
OP. If I may, I am the choir boy. I'm sorry I lied to most of the town except for Ryan, who I told this on day 1 at the very end. Ryan can confirm I told him that on day 1. Naturally, I have learned nothing. Ryan, you might be confused, but the Moonchild supposedly picked you. So I assume what has happened is the demon has picked Candace, who cannot die. And so in my world, as the choir boy and Candace being the I don't know. Either
I
the
didn't
leech
claim
or the amnesiac.
amnesiac last night though.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
day
know.
ended
Look, there's been
immediately.
no deaths. There's been no demon kill last night. So my world, it just has to be Alan. Alan can defend.
No, I was gonna say it could still be Zumble, right? Because wait, no, 'cause Keith didn't die. Right?
Yeah, so
I
if
did not
it's-
die
if
to the
it's-
execution.
If it's Zombul, we should probably execute a living player, and if we wake up with 2 alive, then we know it's a Zombul.
Here's the thing: Alan is really, really unlikely to be the demon. We've had no prevented deaths, and I, as a sailor, selected him every single night.
It
But you
could be
then
leech
died
host.
tonight, right?
I mean,
So like
yeah,
you drunked Alan
least one
the
time.
night you died. You must
Yeah.
have drunked Alan the night you died.
yeah.
So Alan can't be the demon.
There you go.
wait,
But he can be the
What do you
leech
mean?
host.
Yeah, the other world is that Candace is the leech, and me or
Yeah.
Alan
No,
is the leech host.
sorry, I wasn't drunk when Keith died.
No, you must have like so Keith has selected you every single night. Keith
Yeah.
died last night, which
So
means
I would
that
have to have been drunk.
and Alan must have been drunk. Oh, sorry, Keith must have been drunk that
Keith must-
night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
which means
yeah, sorry.
if I was, I mean, this is still good for me, but
But the
Yeah.
chef information's bad
Yeah.
because it was.
There
Sailor.
hasn't been a single death prevented, basically.
Yeah.
I think that my information is bad. But
And
I
that could
don't
be
know
leech
whether that's
host too.
yeah, I could be a leech host. It could just be a bad coincidence.
I think either
Um,
way, the real chef numbers are 1, because
Yes.
if Alan's evil, he may like unless he gave a correct 0, you know, that's something. Or if he's good, then he was sailor drunk and got an incorrect 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get bingo?
So if it's a 1, then that's Juan and Candace, which means Alan's the host.
Yeah, I think there's no way Candace survives without being a leech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I don't think I can make a case here because apparently the bingo I got is you just cannot die. So I know I'm good. There's supposedly a leech. If there is a leech, in my view, that's Juan, and maybe Alan's the chef host. But I don't even know where your 1 would be if you were a 0. So I am
So
not sure what's happening.
Ryan,
sorry.
the Zombul that selected himself last night.
yeah, I was just thinking that is possible. That's a world where I get
That's insane.
Wow.
We'll find
Okay.
out. We'll find out.
What I was gonna say is, then Candace, if you think that Juin is the leech, you know that your ability works.
Yes, I'm
correctly,
saying
right?
if
Yeah.
I'm saying if there is specifically a leech, and I don't know if the demon is actually a leech, then Juan has to be either the host or the leech, and Alan is vice versa. Because my ability, according to the bingo, is just I cannot die.
Okay, so this has been quite a long day, so I'm going to say this is the final call for nominations for today.
Does that sound like a normal amnesiac?
Juin nominates Alan.
Juan nominates Ellen. What is the charge?
Look, I appreciate if Town doesn't want to vote for this, but Candace is either good as the amnesiac or is just the leech who can't die. And in the first world, Candace being the good amnesiac means that Alan is the demon from my point of view, is a good player. Or Candace is the leech, then I could be a leech host, but I mean, I have no way of telling between myself and Alan who would be the host, so I'm just going to go on Alan. Alan, good defense.
If this is not a leech game, I think I'm a bad execution because I probably have good information. Like in a very weird world, I have good information. But in the world where it is a leech game, Candace is probably the leech, and I could be leech hosted.
So who
So
gave the information that between Alan, myself, and Ryan, one of us all 3 can't
Rollo.
be good?
that was Rollo.
Artist.
Yeah.
Rollo, did you die in the night or did you die
Yep.
in the...
Everybody
I
dies
died
at
2
night.
nights ago.
So that to me, but it's not like exactly one evil. It's just is there an evil? Right.
My question was, are all 3 good?
Oh, okay.
There was
So there is
no.
at least one evil between us.
There's at least 1 evil between Alan, Candace, and Ryan.
Yeah, I think the world here for me is probably Candace Leach, Juin, I don't know, a wizard, I guess.
Yeah.
And me Leech hosted. I think that makes sense to me. So
Yeah,
I won't like overvote to put it on myself. But I'm okay here, which makes this a double bluff. which I think is reasonable.
Candace and June can drop.
I think at this point, I'm just gonna believe that it's on board and hope for the best.
2 votes is required. Out of the vote.
If June or Candace drop,
Yeah.
I will throw my hand up.
Ryan, you prove I exist, please.
Yeah, the problem is that there must be 2
5
evil
votes
players alive,
is-
right?
Doesn't make any
5
sense.
votes is
Which is making
unlikely
this
to be
really-
beaten, so I'll be
That's it.
saying final call for nominations, and I'll be ending the day in 5 seconds. 4,
There is another day. I think could have
3,
now lost.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Alan is executed and dies,
Game over.
and I do have news about the game. The game is over and the team has won. So, where do we start here? Well, we'll start with the player you just killed. It was Alan, the wizard.
Right.
Oh.
Keith, do you want to know what Alan's wizard wish was?
I mean, you told it to me.
Keith is the Giga
Yes.
outsider.
Keith has every outsider ability on the script, plus is a mutant mad about this. And Keith was the sailor. Keith picked Alan on the first night, and I made Keith drunk. And
Never
Keith
said-
never decided to execute himself. And then when Keith kept picking Alan, Alan was drunk, but Keith still kept the madness going, and the abilities did not have impact until I made Keith drunk when Keith picked Alan. We'll get back to that later. We'll go with Rick, our town crier, who was killed by the demon on the first day. Unfortunately, didn't have an impact. We'll start with, or continue with Roller, the artist, who asked, is Ryan, Candace, and Alan all good? And obviously the answer is no. We do in fact have Ryan, our king, who was picked by Keith's Moonchild ability when they died and was cured by that Moonchild ability, because Candace was actually picked by the demon and was immune to death, so that's why they did not die when Juan the Zombu picked them
Was the Zomble?
on
Holy crap.
that night.
Nice.
Well done,
By the
Alex.
way, Keith, when you were executed, that was because I told on you. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, it did matter. I was kind of in the Nightmare Coliseum where I knew that my sailor ability would never do anything other than harm the good team.
Yeah, that was my intention.
Yeah.
Because of the wizard wish.
Wait, how come? Why did he get executed? I didn't actually follow that one.
Because I was basically...
So
Mad-
he was
madness about
mutant
it.
mad about having these extra outsiders, and he broke it to Alan. So
Yeah.
I executed him as punishment.
Mutant.
Yeah.
Which wasted
Mutant, even
Alan's
if dead.
execution.
Mutant, even if dead, right?
Yeah,
understand.
and I knew very, very confidently that Alan was not the demon. No one kind of listened to me. I was pretty confident that Candace was, not the person to execute. And then we had 100 million hands go for Alan, and I'm sitting there going, who am I puzzle master guessing tomorrow when this is all day?
Who was Puzzle Master drunk? If Puzzle Master
It was actually Rick, but it didn't matter because.
I had clued it to be Rick, actually, and that was the person I was going to guess. Because the other good candidate is me, and if it is me, then guessing me means nothing. So
Oh god.
I was like,
Guessing
I wasn't gonna drunk Ryan, because if Ryan actually survived, he was gonna get good info.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
they were moonchild
Candace's
kids,
ability was provably kept her alive, and Rollo's artist ability checked out. So I'm like, well, it has to be Rick.
Yep.
Ah.
The
Rookie
wizard wish
Hunter
actually, did actually come in clutch this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that felt like the first time I've seen a wizard actually be